Hello fellow modelers and styling fanatics, welcome back to my channel. I hope that everyone is doing fine and enjoys the hobby. Your favorite concrete bunker is back, although a bit late, with another one of its notorious episodes. As usual, split personalities and parallel universes George will be your host. In today's episode we have a shop card shout out and some progress on the SDKFZ 184 Elefant from Dragon in 1 to 35th scale and kit number 6126. Now, let's start from the shop card first. A couple of days ago, I received this. It is a card from Jared, aka Jared B Models. Whoever is not familiar with his work should go and check him out immediately. Jared is a jack of all trades. He does all kinds of builds and he is pretty good at it. So guys, please go and check him out, and if you feel like it, give him a sub. Jared, thanks a bunch for the card. Keep up the good and inspiring work, my friend. Now that we've got this out of the way, you guys grab a seat, make yourselves comfortable, crack the mandatory cold one, because it is time to see what past George did to the Elefant. Hi guys, Past George over here, welcome to the beginning of our part 6 of the Elefant build. Now before I start, I wanna talk about the first step as always. What you see in front of you from the last time is the finished main assembly of the Elefant. Now because there are different mediums on this build, and when I say mediums I talk about the plastic and the epoxy putty, I have to take care of this, and I'm gonna use a primer. Now, what I use for priming my models, if I need to. My experience from the years I worked on car body shops get me to this one. This one is a random metal primer for cars mainly. We used it to prime small surfaces. So I'm not gonna use anything specific for scale modeling. It's the same stuff if you ask me. Okay, maybe scale modeling primer is a little bit thinner, but this is going to do the job nicely. So my first step, as I said, is to prime the whole thing. I'm gonna leave it one whole day to cure, and I'm going to be back. So now you see it as it is. Now you won't. And here it is, my friend. As you can see, the Elefant is completely primed. I have nicely covered everything, and now we can move on to the next step. Next step, according to my books, in this case, is to sand a little bit more the gun barrel, because I can see the seam line, and starting laying some paint on it. Now I will start from the bottom and move up. So first up, I'm gonna apply my colors over here, some initial weathering like mud, dust, and etc. And then I'm gonna attach the moving gear. So I will leave you as it is, and I'm gonna be back after I have done all these steps. And as I said to my previous update, I am back, and the lower hull and most of the road wheels moving gear is painted. Let's give it a closer look. Here it is. Just a simple painting, adding up some mud with Vallejo earth texture and a dark wash. Simple as pie. Suspension is still movable. Here is a glimpse of from the other side. Now this is your only chance to see it, because I'm gonna button it up with the moving gear and the tracks. So that's how it looks. It was a great test bed because nobody's gonna see it, as I said. And let me bring the road wheels closer to you. We are going to wobbly mode, guys. There they are. Again, a simple painting and just a dark wash goes a long way. Now my next step, of course, is to attach the wheels onto the lower hull and take care of the rubber band tracks. Now these are not the usual rubber bands. Dragon uses this kind of elastic plastic. They call it DS plastic. Anyway, these are DS tracks. I'm gonna prime them, let them stay for 1 or 2 days, and then I'm gonna attach them until the very end. Anyway, in the next part of the video you will see the road wheels attached to the Elefant, and I'm gonna start painting the rest of it from the lower hull, from this part and up. As I said, here is the Elefant painted, of course with the usual German 3 camo color scheme. I have chosen the 653 tank hunters company that was operating in Galicia/Russia in 1944, and here are the colors that I have used. Dark yellow 71025, dark camo green 71019, and German red brown 71271. Here is how it looks. 2 coats of each color. I have tried to copy the whole camo scheme. It looks like this, like flames, if you ask me. I didn't have a top view, so I freehanded it. Here is the other side. Rear. And of course the front. Now my next course of action, of course, will be the detail painting, like periscopes and stuff like that. Add the Pioneer tools, and maybe do a slight weathering with the use of a dark wash. As always, I'm gonna start with the Pioneer tools and we will see how it goes. Probably you won't be able to spot any difference at all, but this Elefant is detail painted, and I have also attached the tracks. And God, I hate rubber bands, as I said, guys. I have left the glue cure for more than half an hour, and this happens. Anyway, it is what it is. Nothing for me to do there. Luckily, from the other side, tracks are looking good. I have painted them with Vallejo track primer. Is this one? 3 or 4 from Panzer Aces, and I have gave them a dry wash of gunmetal, again from Vallejo, but Model Air this time, 71072, and just attach them on for the time being. I'm gonna weather them a bit more, but on the weathering steps. Now my next course of action will be, of course, to attach the decals. So my main concern right now is the crosses. Crosses are supposed to go somewhere here, by the instructions, which is the spot where I have applied my Zimmerit coating. I don't think that they would conform nicely, even though I'm gonna use a bunch of Markfit, the Decals solution, this one. Anyway, I'm gonna give them a try, and we're gonna see how this goes. If they attach and conform nicely to this surface, I'm gonna keep them. If they don't, I'm gonna throw them away and just keep the numbers and the company symbol. Oh god, I cannot speak today, which is this one, 5 or 6. It gives you these two options. Anyway, I'm gonna proceed with this step and I'm gonna be back. Okay. And here is how the Elefant looks after the decal application and a sludge wash with my homemade brown wash, which I keep in a jar. It's made of from various oils. I cannot remember what exactly contains inside. It surely has raw sienna, burnt amber, a drop of lamp black, and if I remember correctly, a red oil color. I cannot recall the name. Here is how it stands. It looks like a filter now. This unified every color of the camo scheme, and now it is ready for the final weathering. Anyway, I'm not sure what exactly I'm going to do about the weathering on this tank, so I'm gonna wrap this episode up, and maybe you guys can give me some ideas, maybe some slight chipping and stuff like that, 2 or 3 rust streaks. Anyway, I'm gonna think about it, what I wanna do with this vehicle exactly, and then I'm gonna proceed. Until then, this has been Past George. This is the update about painting and weathering on the Elefant. This is how it looks. It's taken me quite a while to do this update because of reasons. Anyway, now it is finished, and we are probably going to have we are a next step closer to the final, to be precise. Anyway, I would like to hear your opinions and your recommendations if you have anything about for an idea, about the weathering, and I'll see you the next time. Until then, bye bye guys. And with all that said and done, we have made it to the end of this episode. On our next episode, we will probably start working on the weathering stage and finalizing this tank destroyer. I hope you guys found this video helpful and interesting. Stick along for the next one. Before I go, I wanna thank each and every one of you guys that watched this video. A special thank you to my old and new subscribers. You guys are the best, and you are the reason I keep doing these videos. For the newcomers out there, welcome guys. I hope that you like what I do. If so, you all know what to do. Leave a like, comment with your thoughts and opinions, share the video if you believe it is deserved to be shared, or even consider subscribing for more builds to come your way. Until the next time, fellow modelers and friends, take care and model on. It was that mofo Damon, signing out.